Well, hello gang, and welcome back to Rimworld. It is the 13th of December, and it's a new day for me, so let's see what's going on around the base. Got adaptive mode running again, tweaking the FPS. Every couple of days I completely reset Rocket Man and kind of let it relearn how the game works. The cache will expire in 3 days. So yeah, just open Rocket Man, go to settings, hit clear cache when you change your mods or when they update. I also noticed, I don't know if you remember a couple videos ago how everyone had these icons, combat class icons. I don't know what those mean. I don't know where they come from. People seem to have them whenever I load into the game for the first time for the day, like when I load the game from scratch. But if I go back to the main menu and then reload the game, only a few people have them now? I don't really know. I don't know what's going on. You don't need to run, Shinmiri, you can fight. All I know is the longer this game goes on, the stranger things are going to get. We're using magic and tearing the fabric of reality. That's my excuse for mods breaking things over time. Like, what combat skills have you developed? Seriously, you can't choose an expertise, so I know it's not that. You don't have any special abilities over here. A group of hunters from Olonlia are passing through. Like, even they all have combat class icons. Do not know. Weirder and weirder. Need this colony to end so I can just start a new one. Which I'm probably gonna do. Unless I get completely burned out on this, which I won't. I mean, we haven't even seen any Jedi yet. I'm pretty sure there should be Jedi and Sith out there. They'll hunt animals and grab one and leave. Looks like they're hunting dinosaurs. At least they didn't waste their time coming out here to hunt, like, a little turkey. What do we want to do around the base? I've got a fix for this, too. Polyamory is a thing that is part of the Ideology DLC. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with a system that actually facilitates it. So you end up with people having to sleep separately and getting negative mood buffs and stuff. There is a mod, of course, because there's a mod for everything, that adds polyamory beds. So we're going to make... Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3... We have to have 4 beds for this. Make it out of gold. Yeah, we'll place it right there. Takes a lot of gold, but once that's placed, I'll probably tear these beds up. Even though I do like the art on that one. This furniture is engraved with an artwork of a solitary Komodo, rendered in silhouette near a settlement. I can just see that being inlaid upon the headboard. Silhouetted Komodo. There's the outline of buildings on the horizon. Maybe he's looking over his shoulder at the people on the bed or something. What do I want to do? Want to get more components so I can get this built. We've got 6 components on there. Hauling sky steel to wood shelf, so... You know what, let me just fast forward time a little bit. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Lilith and Emmy are up. Shinmira, Tal, Grimmeth, Helmet Hair are all waking up. It's time for people to start their day. Tal does not have a ranged weapon. I think he got food poisoning, passed out, dropped his weapon. He'll go grab it again, I'm sure. Speaking of mods, I added a mod that does something useful, like the game should do, is pawns with food poisoning should rest in bed. As long as they are in the 6th stage where they are slow and throwing up and passing out, they will rest in bed instead of hiking their ass halfway across the map just to puke and pass out and need to be rescued. I mean, they'll rest in bed if they stub their toe and bruise it sometimes until it's healed, as long as you have bed rest enabled. Shinmira needs rescued. What's wrong with you, Shinmira? Food poisoning? Hypothermia? Shivering. Well, you need to get some more clothes on. Do I need to update? Yeah. Durham, go to everything. Count Carrot. Yeah, you need to go to everything too. Go put some clothes on. Only the zombies have to wear Ponka daily. All of the outfits are made for them so they have a uniform. It's like, I wanted to make a uniform for the colony, but I also enjoy my colonists having their own distinct look and style. At least for a time, until the clothes fall apart. Research complete. Radiation suits. You can now produce your own radiation suits and MOPP suits at a Rim Atomics machining table. Wonderful. Let's see what else we have. How much silver do I have at this moment? 986. So I could research nuclear reactors. A skilled researcher needs to study the designs and learn how the research reactor works before we can build one. We must first train and research these technologies. We're going to start this project. And from the machining table, let's see, make radiation mask, make MOPP mask. Protects against radiation through shielding in the lining, but more importantly by preventing direct contact with or inhalation of radioactive particles or gas. Combat version made with tougher materials for increased durability. Yeah, components, plasteel. Could make it for various biomes. Radiation mask. And radiation suit. One, two, three, four. That did not sound good. And those are not good alerts. Radiation suit, do until you have 5. I'm gonna just check this before I forget. Edit, the everything outfit. Radiation. I do not want people wearing my radiation stuff. Everything, Count Carrot, you are not allowed to wear it. I know it's tempting. You're the Count, you should be able to do whatever you want. But no. And those are the only outfits set up. So those will be made. How about... get some shelves in here too. I can put the radiation suits on. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have the radiation suits here, maybe? Okay, so what the hell happened to Shinmira? What the fuck's a mime? Shinmira has died. Shinmira was a mime all along. Her extreme hunger was too much for her, and she will attack the rest of the colonists to try to satiate it. What the hell's a mime? Mime revealed where? I'm looking. I have no idea. I heard the squish and pop, and I thought maybe somebody got crushed by something. Tal and Emmy. Fox and Corbin. This is like a game of Where's Waldo. Some of you have probably already seen him. I'm just gonna unpause. Ooh, there it is. Well, that's fucking creepy. Whereas most of the alien animals of the Rim are heavily genetically modified versions of Earth animals, the mime is an absolute violation of all ethical principles, a ravenous, animalistic being created by genetically modifying humans. Mimes are psionically gifted parasites using their mental powers to disguise themselves as normal humans, infiltrating the human community and living among its members for weeks, months, or even years. Their voracious appetites, however, cause them to constantly consume the easily available food provided by a stable colony. Only when food runs out will they resort to directly attacking their unwitting hosts. How much food did you eat? I got tons of packaged survival meals and simple meals. Maybe they tried to eat and they kept getting food poisoning. And so they finally fuck snapped and lost it. Handler anyone. I wonder if we could tame this thing. Grimmeth, you can't fight. Carrot, it's time to go. Get your ass down here. I don't know how dangerous this thing is. Jeremy, get down here. Rebby to the doorway. Don't really have anyone else close. Durham, I think you're the one being hunted. Switch to the pulse rifle. I don't want you blowing up my base. Yep, I think it's going right after Durham. That's right, Grimmeth, you can't fight. Carrot runs up, trying to provide his son Durham some support. Revy slides out the door, leaning against the frame, using it to brace his shots. Damn it, it's dead. It's a member of the Ancients. I was hoping we would just wound it. And maybe be able to capture it and tame it. Rest in peace, Shinmera. I've never seen that before. That's crazy. Are we gonna chop this thing up? I don't think we want to eat mimes, do we? I mean, that sounds terrible. Make a kibble, butcher creature. Mecha mime corpse, no. And let's just smelt this thing. Burn cremate corpse. Mime corpse, yep. This thing should definitely house mimes. And just to double check, there should be no mimes in the freezer, period. Fucking mimes. Burying it in a grave. You know what? That's acceptable. You can bury Shinmera in a grave. They might be a mime, but they were still one of us for a while. They partied, they raided, I think. They got beat up. They rescued people. It's just a damn shame it had to turn out that way. So, radiation. Clear all. Radiation masks over here. Radiation suits over here. And these places are critically important that we have them and house them. Resource console. Is this built yet? Well, what are we waiting on? Scrungus, can you build that? Construction skill too low. Box, you've got 20 construction. What are you doing? Cooking 4 simple meals? No. You don't need to be cooking. Say you can construct more than anything. Get this thing built. Marriage is on. Emmy probably marrying Tal. I say relationships are gonna start getting really weird in here. I don't know how many people they can marry. Good luck. Gonna have 4 people in this one bed for now. Corbin. Jeremy, you can stand down. I did not mean to leave you drafted. So we could assign this and start that one now. Or just wait a bit. It came from the sky. Mine or trade at least 200 sky steel. Still not entirely sure what this stuff is useful for. Seems pretty rare since it only comes from the sky. It's got a shitty market value. It's not very beautiful. 150 max hit points. Okay, so the ore has -4 beauty. I think that's how it works, but when it's crafted, it's way more beautiful. The egg hatches in 8 days. Corbin, what are you doing? I want to see something. Why? Like, why are you getting up? I want you to tailor and smith. More than anything. I want these things finished. Lost more relations. Someone in the comments suggested it's because we are a raider ideology, which makes sense. In that case, it would be nice if the other raider factions maybe didn't hate us so much. I don't know. I mean, raider, there's no honor amongst thieves, obviously, but still. Got 1,410 work left on that. I think I had a crafter bot that was parked. The one that was trying to operate on Shinmira. Ah, I even lost my joy wire. Ah, and my LTEX hammer, didn't I? No, okay. Looks like they were right there. Definitely lost the joy wire, but whatever. Harmony blood. That is kind of funny, though, if Harmony blood helped lead to Shinmira fuck snapping and just going all out mime. The mime knew what true hunger was that day. Had psychite withdrawal. Okay, so let's see. How does this work? Power needed, grid stored, drilling progress. Don't know how it drills. Pipe oil storage, steel for pipes. It doesn't have a pipe. What is pipe stockpile? I mean, I guess I know. Does that mean it has to drill pipes down? Okay, so resources. Operate Rimfeller resource console. Let me check something. Durham. Not. Oh, that's mining. I was gonna say, I don't really have a resource console yet, do I? I have these that people work on, but... And there's this one. Okay. Maybe someone has to be assigned to this, too? Jeremy? I think you're gonna be the resource console person. We need a backup as well. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe Pixel Thorn. You've not been here long enough to actually have a niche that you fill. Everyone else excels at other skills for the most part. And I don't want to lose them. So you can cook less. You can handle animals less. The unfortunate thing is no one will be around. I'm going to hand this over to the zombies as well. I was going to say nobody will be around to manage this when they're asleep. So zombies don't really do recon. They're going to do nuclear. They're going to do resourcing. They already do quarry and construction, which is mostly repair. Just maintaining things. Let me see. Tanara? Go supervise the oil well. Yeah, and I need to give Durham an actual name. No connected refineries or crackers ready for work. Ramfeller oil pipeline. Okay, so this is hooked up to an oil pipeline. Say, if I'm going to have like a gigantic oil factory at some point, processing this stuff into chem fuel and synthylene and nutramine and synth thread. How big is this building going to have to be? Maybe this... No, this will still be a nuclear building. What to do, what to do. I say I need to store my crude oil somewhere. Stu stores crude oil from wells. Cannot talk. Yeah, I don't want it to be near a doorway, really. Maybe here, why not? OSHA approves. That works. Put some fencing around it, maybe make it look good. Chem fuel storage stores chem fuel produced by crude crackers. Chem fuel can be pumped to connected chem fuel hoppers. I bet this makes a hell of a bang when it blows up. That'll be good enough for now. This is going to be a clusterfuck of industry right here. So we've got 2 storage containers. Crude cracker. Cracks crude oil into chem fuel, which must be stored on connected chem fuel tanks. Chem fuel can be pumped to connected chem fuel hoppers. Damn, look how big this is. I need ink components. I'm going to turn this building into maybe a little bit of everything. Okay, put that there. I'm gonna just test some of this out. Chem fuel power plant. I could make this an oil chem fuel powered base and just bypass nuclear for now. We gotta do all of it, right? Let's see, produces power by consuming chem fuel. I don't want to produce power. Chem fuel pumps chem fuel from chem fuel storage tanks into usable sellable cans. Put one of those right there. We can run a pipe to it. We can pump chem fuel to it, get cans next to the console, and then run it to a storage container if we need it, just to test things. Siphons chem fuel from cans back into the chem fuel storage tanks. Let's just do what we want, but do it right the first time. Refinery unloading bay. Bay required by refineries to unload product. Well, how does it get hooked up? Process chem fuel into synthylene. Synthylene can be used as a generic building material and as an ingredient for components. Say maybe put that there. The synth thread refiner. This fits perfectly and I did not intend it. That never happens. Processes chem fuel into synth thread, a synthetic fiber for clothing. Okay, so we've got the oil pipeline there. I'm not going to make this pipeline more complicated than it has to be. Okay, so it should connect to everything there. It'll connect to those on the way through. It'll bump into that. It'll connect to all of those. A large chem fuel power plant. Boom, 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 boom. Have 4 of those pounding away in there someday. Refinery unloading bay. Like, I don't know, do I need to... I don't think I need to connect to these. Let's just build 3 of them. Maybe the bays will unload onto those and we'll just check it out. The oil derrick has been constructed, but the well still needs to be drilled. A colonist with the mining skill must supervise the drilling operation until it is complete. Up to 3 colonists can supervise the drilling at the same time to speed up the process. Okay, let me see something. Who are my best miners here? We've got Slacks, Lilith, and Revy. Okay, Slacks, Lilith, and Revy. Slacks, Lilith, Revy. What do you mean, no? Oh, I was looking at the complete wrong one, wasn't I? I was looking at the one. Okay, yeah. Okay. Still Lilith. Lilith, Tal, and then it doesn't matter. Lilith, you go supervise because you're the expert. Tal, prioritize supervising. We'll just wait. At the very least, I want her to be the one working on it. Hanging out again. Do you two ever work? I'm starting to wonder. Grimmeth and Box are chatting. Do I have any lavish mills yet? Takes a cooking of 8. Missing 2 times vegetarian. Okay. I just need to get my gardens going. Maybe we're caught up on simple meals for a while. Try and get that harvested. Lilith decided to go use a telescope. Son of a bitch. I may have to just wait and see what happens here. Maybe one of these things that we just do over time, because if I'm not going to go and adjust work schedules, and Carrot doesn't even do work right now unless he wants to. He just meditates. Yeah, okay, Lilith, why don't you want to get over there? You're not doing a goddamn bit of resting right now. You're gonna get your ass to that oil, Derek, and you're gonna drill. Someone is gonna drill this damn thing today, at least a little bit. Or I'm gonna fire everyone. Supervising drilling operation. I think what I'll have to do... Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow. We'll just have to see if people will come over here and do it, because I'm not gonna babysit everything. I hate doing that. What I will do is completely forbid the rock quarry for now. One, that'll force them to go mine all of this sky steel. And 2, once that's done, at least I know for sure they'll come over here to this, and 3 people will start working on it. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. It's the 14th of December. Our oil refinery industry, whatever you want to call it, is about ready to kick off, and I'm kind of excited.